So we're back in Wakefield. This is Denby. They've changed the ad board again, but won't respond to my calls. So they're essentially getting it for free. We'll be brief down here, but you can see we've changed the ensuite layout from a corner ensuite, which fits much better with the room. And when it comes to doing furniture, it's going to be much easier to deal with. And this will be a nice sized double room. It's still not done. When it's up next week, we'll be able to go through it in more detail. Now, you can see the changes in here are drastic. This has been a really positive change. If you come up there, you can see the difference it's made. So if you remember last time, it came out into the room quite imposing, whereas now it's nice and slick along the back wall, and the result is a nice square room to work with for furniture. So this is going to be much better now, and we've finished and confirmed the furniture layouts today with the contractor and the interior designer. Everything's going to work really nice. This could be a dual occupant room. We're going to have sockets on each side of the bed, and that's it for this one. Through here. I'll take you through here. Notice the big hole in floor. So we've got this hole here because basically those two back en suites need to come and meet the mains drain out the back there. You might remember I said this in one of the first videos, so they've had to trench through because essentially we'll drop those two en suites, we'll drop the drainage into the cellar, and then it will come through here to the mains, hence the big hole in the floor. Kitchen layout is going to be confirmed tomorrow, so we'll have the digital render tomorrow, and then that'll be done. But we've managed to figure out everything now. The last thing is exactly where to put the boiler, because we need the flue going out somehow, and it has to go upwards, so we can't put it in any of the lower corners. And we could have put it in the cellar, but it would have just been a problem, so it has to be in one of those upper corners. We'll figure that out next week. And you can see where the mains drainage is down there. You can see the existing soil pipe, which will slightly change. Now this room, again, layout completely done. This will be the other room, which could be dual occupant as well. And then this hasn't changed much at all. Same as last week, really. This will be a good sized ensuite. And because of the ensuite size, that might mean this is more favourable for dual occupant. Oh, actually, you can see the finished steelwork to support the stairs. You can see where they've had to bring it onto the load bearer and then weld it into the steel beam that's gone in up there. So that's good. Now come through this way. Hello. Up the stairs. See, this is the thing about finishes and design. It's so important to get it right, because silly things can just crop up when it comes to putting furniture in. Honestly, putting furniture in is like, that's the key part to the project, where you can just ruin everything. Everything else doesn't matter if the furniture doesn't work optimally in a room. And we just realised today that we'd ordered the beds to all have headboards, but the headboard here would come up to about there. So it's a minor detail, but it's good that we clocked it now before we finished the order. So the headboard on this one compared to the others would be a lot shorter. They're custom made beds, these ones, made specifically for this project and to have a certain amount of slide storage underneath. On to the next room. This one, again, nothing drastically changed, but we have now moved this. You can see where it was before. It followed the old line of the wall. And now it's changed, so we've moved it to there, which actually gives us more of a rectangular ensuite, and again allows for that space between the sink, the toilet and the shower, which is exactly what we needed. And just to note as well, you can see the thickness of these walls, where we have the dotted dabs, and just how much they come off the existing. Just as a note, because you obviously, when this is flush, you won't see that, but that's something you have to bear in mind when you're looking at the initial MF frames. You have to account for the dotted dabs as well when thinking about shower trays that will go in between. So it's important to get it right, and we have successfully done it in this one. That's it for that room. This ensuite we spoke about last week. We've still not moved the door frame yet, but that will happen. We've got the plumber and the drainage guy in this week, and he's going to start works on all of those. So hopefully by next week we'll see some progress there. Nothing to talk about in this room. I think everything's pretty much good. On to the next. And then more boards have gone up in here. You can now see exactly what this ensuite's going to look like. That'll be the 1200 shower tray. We have a rainfall shower as well. Really nice and big. And we've decided with Eric today that any projects we do with him going forward, when it comes to ensuites, that is the spec we're going to go for. This project will be the new standard for us and what we want to aim for each time. That layout just works in so many rooms. It's efficient, it's clean. If you have a quadrant shaped room, it works really well, and it leaves the room in a nice symmetrical space for furniture. Because these corner ensuites, which we do quite a lot of, they always cause problems later on. Sometimes you can't avoid it, but from now on, this is going to be the spec for ensuites. A lot learnt today. We did speak about some other stuff, but nothing to show you. So it's been a quick one, but subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed the video. And that's pretty much it. Enjoy your life, do things, build. Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
You just walk into that, did you?
Nope.